Chewy food here, finally. God, they were late. Didn't get anywhere near what I was supposed to get, but maybe there's another box coming. That's, what were you? Your mama, right? Mama cat just went outside. So, they've been inside for 2 days straight, so that's a lot. So, what do we got here? Temptations, Whiskas gravy, and Whiskas perfectly chicken. Some extra gravy Friskies. So, anyway, plus, give them the cat vitamins and that herbal stuff. Doc Willard water. And Boots is no longer around. I can guarantee. Oh, here, yeah, they're both out here. Okay. There's Onyx. Hey, Onyx. And there's Feather. At first, I didn't notice him run out, but you know, they're sneaky. They go boom. But they've both been inside for more than 2 days straight. Say 2.5 days. So that's a long stretch for these guys. But I won't leave them out here too long. And I got the security camera. I don't have the security camera everywhere to go, but they usually don't go too far. So they usually stick pretty close to each other. That's another thing. I'm worried because what happened with Dixie and also Boots. And I don't think it's just them. It's a lot of problems with the cats in the by the gym. There used to be gazillions of them out there because there's 2 restaurants in that little strip mall, whatever you want to call it, where the gym is. And so they would be, you know, picking out through the garbage. There was always a lot of cats over there, and I didn't see basically none. I see none no more. So I guess these guys would be okay over here, but they're mostly inside now. But they can't be inside all the time because they get a little too antsy and they start doing crazy shit. So, but I don't think, you know, with Boots, I swear to God, he came to me in a dream a few times too. You know, it's the usual thing. Boots the Confederate cat, and he's it's weird, you know. I got this attachment to him, so somehow they communicate. And he scared me so much that I thought he would never come back so many times that, you know, right now I have this feeling he's really not coming back for sure. I mean, it's like I know it, you know. This is how I felt with Dixie. And I'm wondering, yeah, I know somebody said the coronavirus. Coronavirus is a crock of crap. You're gonna have to check me out more on BitChute. BitChute, it's SYY Energy 7, Synergy 7, same channel name. As a matter of fact, I bought the domain. There's nothing up there yet because I didn't do the website because I don't know what I'm going to do for it. But I figured I bought the domain Synergy 7, SYY Energy 7, because maybe I got a slight brand name now, so might as well get that. There's nothing there though right now, but I got that domain. That might be an avenue in case if they get really, well, they're going to get way more censorship. I'll guarantee you this. So let me just sign off here and just tell you that, you know, things are fine right now, and I'll be calling up the government and telling them what a crock of crap this is. Government's jackasses. They really are. This is going to be another video explaining, you know, what the statistics were, the 2017-2018 flu season, and they were way worse on another video. But you're going to really see the real stuff on BitChute, stuff that I was even afraid to put out on YouTube back in 2012, 2013, you know, because now they're basically, YouTube is totally freaking censorship all the way. They are a publishing platform that is totally hooked into the agendas of the big money, which ain't our agendas. So they're coming out here almost like they've been out here for the first time in so long. That is crap, man. You guys, that's mama right there. I could tell even without the tipped ear by the way the fur is, especially when they're compared to each other in the head shape, and she's got a little bit of a slight amount of white in the front of her too, but they're very similar looking. She's a little smaller. I just put fresh water out there. I'm going to put some treats in her meow meow bowl. They just had wet food too, so, and vitamins and junk. So let's see, I don't know what he usually, he'll disappear and I'll come walking out here and he'll be running back to me usually within 5 minutes or maybe immediately. He doesn't go that far. Neither one of you do, but you do venture outside my area a little bit. That's why I get worried. But I really can't keep them in all the time. I know you said about the cat run, but God, I'm overloaded with projects, man. And I'm still doing some work with the CPA firm. And if they shut down all this crap for a real long time, they're going to create a collapse over the virus. Well, I'll tell you on other videos, man. Other videos, go check out BitChute. So I might not have the cat videos up on BitChute because to upload all this stuff is like, forget it, man. So, you know, some of the cat videos will be up there, but YouTube is going to be cat video time. As the flags are still flying up there, the Christian cross of St. Andrew and a regular Christian cross. I'm not even like Christian exactly, you know. You know, I get more respect for the Christians you got. They're right into it, you know what I mean? I guess that's what it is, but I'm going to leave you off with this thought. You know, I am pretty damn sure, when I researched my ancestry, yes, I got Confederate ancestry and Sons of the American Revolution ancestry from my father. From my mother's side, it was always known that my great-grandfather was the illegitimate son of Duke Albert Edward. And I did a lot of research on that, and I came up with a lot of different things to indicate that that is absolutely true, especially like the last name, or him visiting England without even speaking any, and living in England, and having his kids born there, being married there without even speaking English or anything, and not being a citizen, and him going back there when Queen Victoria died in 1901. It's, you know, plus the DNA evidence of English. Now, I don't have DNA evidence linking me to Duke Albert Edward, who later became Edward VII. That would be nice if I could find that. But Lord Greg Hallett said that the actual father of Duke Albert Edward VII, was Lionel Nathan Rothschild. Rothschild, the real one, right? The big guy. The one that's the big daddy of all the offspring today. There's Onyx right there. I told you he's close by. So I got some of that. And actually today there's probably at least 300 people alive that are from the illegitimate son that have from the Duke, that would be from Lionel Nathan Rothschild, right? But there's not many that got my demonic senses. And there's been a few members of my family that rose from very poor upbringings to being super top, not just ordinary CPAs, but top CPAs in New York City. Now, considering that, I built up some of these Jewish guys that were freaking, I always got along with Jewish guys. It seems like I'll work for a Jewish guy for less money, to tell you the truth. And this is before I knew all this stuff. And actually I wear the Star of David all the time. Now, I know what you're going to be thinking. Don't be anti-Semitic, because if you're going to be anti-Semitic, you're not going to get the message. I'm going to go over a lot more with David Goldberg, said actual David Goldberg, not friends of David Goldberg. So apply the later shit. We're going to go into a few more things. Yeah, I mean, I don't have Rothschild money, obviously, but I'm not broke or nothing, and I'm secure. I don't have debt, so never had debt for at least 20 years or more. So yeah, so if you want to actually do a little small contribution, I like different people do, you know, a small contribution to PayPal over a BitChute, fine, that'd be great. But there should be better videos up there that I can reveal a lot more that it won't be I would have never put on YouTube, even under the old standards. So you're gonna get the real scoop. And I think I'm gonna also say right up now, I'll give you a heads up. AJ, I don't want to say too much on here. Definitely a shill channel, despite him being knocked off of YouTube. A lot of them are. A lot of the people you're listening to, either they're, let me say this, it's like, I don't know everything, but I got that demonic sense. And this is why I always click with these guys that are very, very, very aggressive Jewish entrepreneurs. I would have never survived working for them. They fired so many freaking CPAs, MBAs. I mean, I got a bachelor's of science in accounting, but they had way more credentials than me, way more experience, and I trashed these guys. If they got fired, I survived. And it wasn't just because of some kind of, it was partly the mathematical bookkeeping, whatever. I was the highest, I was top 1% in the country in math. Top 1% consistently on SATs. Who's who in scholastic achievement. So, you know, I'm into this redneck stuff too. But when I give you some insight on something, it's not just going to be because I know some math shit or something. It's because I got that demonic sense. But the thing is, you got to remember, there's a lot of extremely righteous Jewish people. A lot. If you're going to be anti-Semitic, you're not going to find out the actual truth. I don't lean Christian. No way. I'm sorry, I don't. But, you know, I appreciate the Christian values and principles. I do. I mean, I'm not going to say I knock all that. I think those are very good things. I lean Jewish. There's no doubt about it. But I'm not going along with this, some of the elements of the ADL and all that kind of crap. I'm not going along with that shit. And for that reason, I'm just as much an enemy as David Goldberg was. So, but I don't have special inside information, but I got special DNA, and I got special sense from it. I think whatever DNA I got from that guy, I got some of his uncanny freaking shrewdness. So watch for BitChute. They won't be on here. I think of Susan as a freaking insect. I consider her lower than me. Believe me, that's my attitude. Don't matter if she's got money or not. I consider her lower than me. So just it's like you're not going to maybe get in tune with my head exactly, but I think I'm going to be able to drop you some freaking serious dimes and a lot of stuff. And there'll be a little bit right after this, another video right after this, explaining a couple more things about the statistics on what the viral statistics were for the flus in the last couple years versus what they are now. It's like there's no comparison. This is not an epidemic. I don't see what the hell, you know. I can see what's going on though. This is where I'd like to have them both hang out the whole time on top of the car and stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, huh? Usually hang out here. Usually he'll stay up here for freaking hours. That's him up on the roof. That's her on the hood. So, usually they stay here most of the time. But that 1% of the time, wherever you go, they can't find you sometimes. You get me worried, little fellow. Huh? Anyway. Poor Dixie. I keep thinking about Dixie. Boots, I think about, but, you know, he's, like I said, he scared me so many times. It's like, he's not coming back, though, I'll guarantee that. And Dixie was such a young cat, though. He wasn't even 2 years old. Poor little fellow. He was poisoned. Amazing. I don't know. But he's here with me. We had him cremated. He's got his picture on there and stuff with his family lineage and everything. Boots Daddy, Feather Mommy, brothers Onyx and Paws. And he's up there on YouTube as long as my channel holds up. I'm going to freaking find out.